I will want to take the third part, the brief introduction of the first two part of the best Christmas present in the world, which brings us the importance of football match and the message of the best Christmas. And in the third part, first a warm welcome to all of you for the understanding of the best Christmas present in the world. Third part, the concluding part of this prose piece by Michael Morpurgo. Carefully, he was kept away all the night, kept awake all the night. By the next morning, Jim McPherson drove into Bridgeport to meet Connie McPherson. He asked a boy walking his dog where Copper Beeches was. House number 12 of Copper Beeches was destroyed by fire. Told Mrs. McPherson had been in the house when it caught fire. As Connie used candles rather than electricity, so the fire in the house could well have been lit through candles. The fireman had got her out just in time. Now Mrs. McPherson was in a nursing home. Road on the other side of the hallway, there was a lighted Christmas tree. Paper chains were there in the halfway. The writer said that he was a friend who come to visit Mrs. McPherson with a Christmas present. He was able to see through into the dining room where everyone was wearing a paper hat and singing. When the matron saw the writer, she was happy. He was offered a mince pie by the matron. She was asked, was sure she will be only too pleased to see him. The matron took him into the conservatory with the wicker chair and plotted plants all around Connie. The writer saw Connie, who was sitting in a wheelchair, crispy bun. When the writer said, "Hello," Mrs. McPherson turned and looked up at Jim McPherson vacantly. The writer beeped, "Happy Christmas to Connie." She was told about the speaking. Her eyes never left his face. Connie recognized her husband. Her face was glowing with a sudden glow of happiness. Now he found the letter and rolled top desk, but she was not listening. She said nothing but touched the letter tenderly with her fingertips. Suddenly, Mrs. McPherson came closer to Jim McPherson and took his hand. Her eyes were filled with the tears of happiness. In her view, gestured him to come closer and sit down. Mrs. McPherson kissed her husband's cheek when he sat down beside her. She wanted to hear his voice in her head. Then the writer enjoyed a nice Christmas cake, marzipan, and some cheese. In this way, we can say that the best Christmas present in the world gives us the message that no war is good for life. War should be escaped, and Christmas and people should understanding harmony, so that everyone should live and let others live is the message of this very story. That's okay. I hope you enjoyed this prose piece very much.